What's up, guys? Today I will be unboxing and reviewing the 2025 Playmates Toys Raphael the Last Ronin figure. I was super excited to get to pre-order this figure and get my hands on it, as I am a huge Turtles fan, especially of this look. Hope you enjoy. So here he is in the box. It's pretty cool. I like the Last Ronin design that's all over the box, and the cover from the comic. I think this is the cover from the comic on the back of it. It's very, very nice. You can see he comes with lots of different, well, I guess we'll get it flipped around for the accessories, but I will add that. So let's take him out of this beautiful box and get him laid out. Okay, so now we see that we have him out of the box, laid out here, and we have these shurikens and these accessories displayed. They are just here covered by tape. I thought it would be another plastic bit that went in front like a cover, but I mean, I guess this will work. But the sides do have these little plastic straps, just like his legs and wrists do. I don't see one around his body. Usually there's one around here on some of these figures, but this is a smaller one. I don't see one around his neck, but we'll get him out. Actually, we'll get the accessories laid out first, and then we'll take a look at him last. All right, so now I've got these accessories laid out here with these shurikens and ninja star things and this hook here. It's like kind of hook dagger thing. And the arrows, I actually thought there was two, but there's actually only, it's one whole piece. And then we got the sides, Raphael's sides, which are pretty bent, which I was not, I'm never happy with bent accessories, but that's how it comes if you're wrapping things in thin pieces of tape, which I'm also not very happy for. I mean, I did pay 45 Canadian for these off of Amazon, and I was hoping for a bit, maybe a little bit better packaging. I don't know, because as you can see, it's just, well, I mean, there's really no pictures of the figure or anything, as opposed to NECA's The Wanderer, where they have at least 4 different pictures and stuff on the back, which I liked about the box. On this, it is nice with the comic book and the story, but it is also a little bit bland. But I mean, but that's, you're not paying the NECA price, I guess, because the Playmates that did this, that did this guy. So yeah, we got the broken sword, the size that I messed up again, shurikens. So I think these can all be displayed on him. I haven't tried. I did see some product images, so I'm gonna get them all hooked up here and show that. Okay, and on to the figure. He looks great. The paint is good. I really enjoy how he looks. Looks, for the most part, comic accurate, based off of pictures and artwork I've seen. But the accessory storage is not great on this figure. I had a hard enough time getting this into his hand just to stay there, just like that. Same with that, this dagger kind of just sits there, and if it's fiddled with, it falls. With the sword on the side, that is the only spot that I found that it would actually fit, unless if it was put on the other side, but just by the sides. And for his back, we have this side storage, which I'm not the most happy with, since this side can't really go in all the way. Neither can this one, because it's such a tight squeeze in here that I have struggled pulling them out, and I was afraid I was going to break it actually earlier. Before I started recording this segment, I thought I was going to break it because of how stuck it was in there. Same with this one. But other than that, his shell looks great. I like the tactical turtle style. The paint is pretty good. Got a little right here, I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, you can. But there's a little trademark there. And the back of the head looks pretty good. So yeah, but he's kind of bit fiddly when it comes with the stance, just because those leg joints I find are a little loose. there was an image, and I will show the image, but there was an image where he was packed full of accessories, and I just can't find any places to put them on this figure except for in the sides. There's not enough space between the shell and the back for that. Here is him beside the NECA, the Wanderer Ninja Turtle. This turtle, I would say this turtle is maybe about 4.5 to 5 inches. This turtle is maybe about 5.5. Maybe, no, maybe this is a 7-inch figure. Maybe I'm wrong. But I would say that this figure is pretty short, even though in the product description it did say 7 inches. So watch out for that, Amazon.ca buyers. I don't know if it's the same on Amazon.com. But yeah, this one he came with different handsets and different accessories, but I can store the swords and the nunchucks. He can have weapons in his hands as well as weapons on the back, which I guess this one can as well, but this one comes with a lot more accessories, and in the product pictures that I did see, he was posed with more, and it showed him his storage was a lot more than what it actually is. And well, I guess that'll do it for the 2025 Playmates, the Last Ronin Raphael figure. All around, he's a pretty solid figure. Not the greatest for accessory wise, but all around he looks good and will be a fine addition to your collection. Thanks so much.